I will say, what we did have was a lady in the room, friend of the channel, Kezza Henshin. She went to Anime Expo. She was in the room. FUUTOPI.
Thanks Orcalis for that introduction, and as he said, I saw an exclusive preview of the upcoming FUUTOPI anime, and it was mind-blowing. I'm gonna do a spoiler-free review of the first 2 episodes, so buckle in and count your sins. Kezza Henshin. So what a flipping thrill this LA trip was. I went to Anime Expo where I met some Kamen Rider fans, Team Kamen Rider, this guy, got these little guys, and also got the honor of meeting the director of FUUTOPI, and he was genuinely amazing. We watched the new trailer in an earlier panel, and then we saw it, the holy grail, the sliced bread, the first 2 episodes of FUUTOPI. And what can I say except I cried. It was beautiful, it was perfect, and it was worth the wait. Also, if you want me to reveal more about the actual episode, but let me know in the comments down below, as I could do a spoiler version of this kind of episode. But for now, I'll say what I can spoiler-free, confirming who we see in the actual 2 episodes, the basic storyline, and bits and bobs. But guys, just you wait. If we remember this correctly, July 31st and August 1st is worth the wait. Now, before we get on to my thoughts about the 2 episodes, there was something I kind of worked out last minute. Is that it's FUUTOPI, as in private investigator. Am I the only one who thought it was like FUUTOPI or Pi? Don't answer that. We of course see our crime-fighting duo, the 2 that make Kamen Rider W. And quickly, just to say, it's so good to see them together again. How long has it actually been since the series ended? About 12 years? We see Shotaro acting half-boiled and flirty as per usual, and also see Philip, still very much the bookworm, who gets too into his research, and we even see the Gaia library as well. Other characters involved are of course Santa-chan, Queen and Elizabeth, Watcherman, the Magician family, Akira, the kid from the last episode, the police duo, Mick the cat, and of course, how could I forget Akiko? But we don't actually see Kamen Rider Axel. They may be bringing him in for a better reveal later on. We don't see the main villain just yet, but we are introduced to Tokumi, a mysterious witch of the T-Junction who can fly. Yeah, it was a strange one, but the audience loved her for obvious reasons. I heard you all. Honey jail, all of you. But we also saw a new memory, and our Dopanto these episodes is called Road. I won't say too much about the powers just yet or who they are, but I'll let you enjoy the mystery. Also, the voice actors did a cracking job. There may be some differences, but honestly, when watching it in the context of the whole episode, it's not too bad. We are also shown a new mysterious world, red like blood and shadows everywhere. Excuse me, I don't remember saying yes to going to the Upside Down. This other world is actually on the posters, funny enough, and it is so creepy. How did I not notice this before? Also, this is a great time for a warning. There is some blood and hands that have no bodies, but it's quite tame if I remember correctly. Don't quote me. Moving on, the opening theme was amazing and fun, and the ending was quirky with that jazzy vibe, but also comes with an animated dance like many other anime show openings or endings, but they are a great vibe nonetheless. The music in general is just so fun, with that crime-fighting jazz music we want and expect from Kamen Rider W. It was so nostalgic. Quickly onto the animation. The animation was great. The CG was a bit clunky in some bits as the camera did a full turn around a character who was walking somewhere, but still wasn't too disruptive from the watching experience and was impressive to watch. They do some really cool visual things in the first episode, which I'm excited for you to watch. And maybe something at the end of episode 2 that's pretty cool. That might be the transformation sequence. Now before I touch on that transformation sequence, I want to talk about 2 great things that this anime did. 1, it's great for the fans. It continues straight away from the last episode of the series. Life has continued, crime is lower than before since Philip's return, even bringing references to how the OG show was produced, each case taking 2 episodes to solve. And also, remember that corkboard at the beginning of each episode? That makes its return too. We literally all screamed when it came on screen. Like, I'm not even kidding. But saying that, onto point 2. It's also great for non-fans of Kamen Rider. Those who hadn't even seen the Kamen Rider show itself said it was still enjoyable, and it still made sort of sense to those who are new to FUUTOPI and Kamen Rider. Even my partner Daz complimented it on how he enjoyed and understood what he needed to get the gist of the series. And guys, this is due to the production team and the director. Their aim for this anime was for anyone to watch and enjoy, even non-fans of Kamen Rider and just casual anime watchers, hence the name change. They wanted it to be accessible to everyone. And they succeeded on that. Even Daz is going to watch it with me. And he has no interest in Kamen Rider or tokusatsu at all. And finally, what you have all been waiting for, the transformation review. They have been hiding this one on purpose, and I can tell. The only way I can really explain the transformation sequence is that the camera will go round, zoom in on the arms and the legs, kind of just zooming in on all the detail. And with the CG, you can see each part of the armor growing on the body, and it's just beautiful with the green and the purple shining in the dark. The coloring of this anime is incredible. It's just incredible, guys. You're gonna have such a great time watching this. When the audience and I saw it, we screamed out of pure excitement and nostalgia. I was impressed as the animation for this was so beautiful. And I can say it's right at the end of episode 2. They keep you waiting the whole time, and they know what they're doing. But it's worth every second of it, trust me. I still dream about it. Seeing how people are so excited for this anime, and watching these 2 episodes, makes me think. Will there be more animes based on Kamen Rider or even Super Sentai stories? Will Kamen Rider W succeed as the first Kamen Rider anime? Let's see, because I think it could. To end the video, I'll finish with this. Expect to be hooked, nostalgic, fangirling with tears included. Expect mystery, action, and comedy that we love, served with some good old crime fighting with our favorite duo, and some flashbacks that I didn't expect to see. Honestly, being in that audience and seeing it firsthand, you could feel the excitement and the energy from the crowd. We laughed, we cried out of pure joy, we fangirled and cheered for our heroes. What an epic return for our beloved Kamen Rider W, and I can't wait for you to see more. I won't say too much more, but if you liked this video and are excited for this as much as I am, and maybe want a sneak peek for the first 2 episodes before it comes out, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thanks for watching. Kezza Henshin, Maximum Drive.